Hi everyone,
Hi,
I'm Eleanor
and Gertie.
and we're from the Roy Suitcase. So today we're just going to continue with the our cabinet and the flowers. You can see I've been a bit busy bee. I'll just show you. So I've done one completed flower and I'm now busy with this flower, and we're going to be painting the top. You see the top is not so good. And then we're going to, maybe if there's enough time, do some gold leaf. Well, I'm hoping I've got it right now.
I think more to your side because you're out of the camera now.
That's also okay. How's everybody doing? Hi, Dad. Alright, so Ma, let's turn this thing and then you can find the top.
Okay, let me just go down.
Okay, you around? So we're just turning it. Is it okay like that?
No more.
Alright.
Otherwise you can't.
I'm okay. You guys are probably not going to see what I'm doing now, but you have seen me doing the other one. So I'm quickly going to fill in this flower, and then we're going to do some gold leafing, and Amma's going to cut the top for
Can
us.
I have that polystyrene thing, then I can just put in some paint there.
Yeah.
Saves me.
So yeah, hi guys. So just to recap, I decided to put some Rococo brown in for the darker shading. I've used the Scarlet Pimpernel Red from Petite Rouge. I've used the Mermaid Blush. And I've used the Let Them Eat Cake, the yellow. Hi Nunu. Maar kom ons draai hom bietjie, want dan kan hulle dalk sien wat ek doen. Like so?
Yes, like so.
Alright, so you guys would also see me carrying on now.
Do that side.
So I added some brown for the dark shades on the flower. So that's where I'm starting off. Because after I did it yesterday, I actually still saw the lines. So I'm going in with the brown and just doing the dark shadows with that. So once I am done here, I will turn it around so that you can have a look. I just quickly want to fill in these last couple of leaves. Hi Sonia. So this is an old, well, it's a new cabinet that we got, but we decided to do a bit of Alice theme. Actually, it's not just Alice, it's just like very gypsy-like pictures. So these pictures were supplied to us by Alta Knutse on the painting group. Alta, thank you still very much. They're working lovely. So we just printed it on normal paper, and then we sealed it with some clear lacquer spray, and then after it was dried, I'll move it. Thank you. After it was dry, we just spotched it onto the drawers. Thank you, Michelle. She says it's looking very arty. Yeah, it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but yeah, I don't like beiges so much, so yeah, this is a bit of an artistic feel to it. I'm filling in the flowers, so we've stenciled, and I'm filling in the flowers so that they look nice and full with some colors. I'm using some red, and I'm using some salmon. I'm using brown for the darker shades, and I'm using the yellow, which is called Let Them Eat Cake. And then I'm putting a bit of highlights in with the Chantilly lace. Are you okay there, Ma?
Yes.
Upstairs. And Amma's just giving us a coat of Midnight in Paris. It's a dark blue. Hi Judith. Hi Stella. Teachers. We're not teachers.
Sê nie juffrou nie.
Nee, ek sê juffrou nie.
Dis ons juffrou.
So I'll show you guys now once I've completed these leaves. I'm just doing the last flower now. And how are you all doing? Is everybody cold in winter? It's very cold this morning.
And I feel the wind outside too now. It's colder now.
So tonight is my night for cooking. So tonight is biltong soup yet again.
Where did you get the goodies from?
Oh, Juliana, as jy beskuit het met jy deel.
Wat is dit?
So jy het klaar beskuit gemaak, laat net gou iets so doen. Yeah, I think that's it, Mom.
I thought we were going to do the biltong soup next week.
Next week, Emma's turning 21 again. So I must cook for her birthday, so I'm still not sure. They'll probably eat biltong soup again next week. Right. Okay, now let's get some red on this picture. I'll turn it around now. I just want to fill in these last. I'm not sure if you guys can. I don't want to move the camera too much.
Is that all you want in the blue, or is there anything else?
No, I think that's all we needed in the blue. All the other places have been. But this top might need a second coat.
The drawers
Yeah, the drawers are fine.
we will still fix.
Okay, so you guys should see me cracking on here. I'm just quickly filling in these last petals, flower petals. And then I will share it with you guys. So that you can say if we should paint it a different color or should we leave it. Ja, ons kan ruil beskuit vir stensels, dis reg.
Wat se beskuit?
Maar wil nou juicy wees.
Wat se beskuit? Ons moet hoor. Dit is dalk baie lekker, dan moet jy baie stensels.
Seker is lekker.
Laat sy sê vir ons wat se beskuit?
Nee, sy sê nog nie.
Ja, myne is ook al amper klaar.
So remember this week the challenge was finishing up all your old half-worked projects. I posted a picture from Greta Opperman last night. Karringmelk, daar's sy.
Lekker.
'n Nice karring. En gesondheid. So Greta did a very interesting thing. She took an old Pringle box and she painted it and she stenciled it, and she took one of these little wooden knobs and added it to the top of the box.
I saw that, it was lovely.
And she's going to store her candles in there and the matches. So I thought that was very creative. Did you guys see it? And what did you think of it? I think that one is done now. Let me get to. Am I doing it right?
So when are you going to do the other side when you want me to do the
No.
were you going to do the top?
I think if you're going to be gluing, we'll turn it so that we can both work on this one side. I want to finish one side at least first so that you guys can see. But that top will definitely need another cut.
Yes,
Because
but it's not.
it was not in a good
Unless
condition.
if I start blowing now.
No, you're not going to stop blowing. It feels like my eyes are getting weaker by the day.
I must also go and have mine done after this lockdown.
Yes. Yeah, this lockdown. Are you guys surviving the lockdown still? Yeah, Stella, I also thought it was very well done, that Pringle box. Very creative. I would have never thought of that. And it's such a clever idea.
Oeh, lekker, anyskarring en gesondheid. Nee, kyk, Sissie begin met daai stencils. Where does Juliana live? Close to us?
No, I don't think. I think she's on a farm, if I'm not mistaken.
Ag nee tog. I hope close to us.
In the Cape, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember now. Yeah, some of us can paint and some of us can cook.
And some of us can bake.
Yeah.
Wat sê sy?
Nee, Nina sê dit is so oorspronklik.
Well, okay, ja. Hier gaan 'n klomp vingertjies hier op. En haartjies.
Likes. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm just basically filling in my flower at the moment. I will show
that
you guys now. Once I'm done, I'm just putting in a couple of petals here.
Douglas, ag nee tog.
Dis
Dis
so ver nie. Met 'n koerier is enige ding moontlik.
Dis Rihanna sê dis koud in Naboom.
Oh. Maar dit is altyd koud in die winter in Naboom. Dis ek omdat daai warm water het. Okay, so almost done. Hang on, just the yellow.
Ons kan koerier van Douglas af, né?
Starting to look like an option.
Ons moet net ons alies in raad kry.
So next week Thursday you are alone with me, because that's when it's this young lady's birthday across the streets. So Oma will not be here on Thursday. She'll have the day off at least for her birthday. So I've been keeping her quite busy.
I can bake rust then.
Not on your birthday. You can't even go for a breakfast anyway. You'll have to order in.
Yeah.
You'll have to order in for breakfast.
We've got a lot of catching up after this because it was Jan's in April. Dad's yesterday. Mine.
Yes.
And who else is in?
All the April and May babies. Any of you had your birthday this week? Okay, I'm just filling in with the yellow. The yellow is called Let Them Eat Cake. And I'm painting with chalk paint. So it's not an acrylic or an oil paint. It's the normal chalk paint that you are painting your furniture with.
Dit is pragtig.
Maar sê niet so, want ek soek.
Nee.
I'm going to show you girls now, and guys, sorry. I've got another one petal left, and those other ones I'll catch on later with them. But it actually went quite quick.
I finished that last petal, then it looks nice.
Yes, but there's another couple which I'll finish tomorrow. So today is Friday. You need to submit your pictures. Are you still there? Not me.
Wat sê jy?
Nee, dis net Naboom vir die laaste kom. Okay guys, I'm almost done, then I'll turn it around for you guys to have a look. Alright, Mom, you're going to take at the bottom. We're now spinning it again. Okay, so there you go. It's not done yet, but at least you can see where we're going with this. I'm taking you in, hang on. I'm going to try not to bump you around.
Just hold the phone.
There we go. I think that's as close I can get. So there we go.
Nou gaan ons die toergoedjies doen, of moet ek nog bo verf?
Nee. Dis as hy al droog. Ja, maak vandag. Alright, so what we want to do now is we want to do some gold leaf, because it's just not going to be complete without gold leaf. And whenever in doubt, add some more gold leaf. And the one I want to be using today is going to be this designer leaf. No, you've got the nicest pictures. So we want to use this designer gold leaf on just some of the little twirly whirlies, and maybe on some of the Harlequin diamonds. Just a little touch, not too much. I must remember not to go overboard this time, because I always go overboard. So, remember I told you I don't have any size. So, thank you, Judith. Thanks, Stella. So, I'm using my stencil glue for this, because I don't have any. Thank you, Dawn. Fake it till you make it. So, I'm just adding a blob of stencil glue into my little tray, and I'm going to be working out of that. So I'm going to glue certain areas. When you put the glue on, it's white. When it dries, it becomes see-through and sticky, and then we know it's ready to get the leaf. So we're going to be using the designer leaf today. I must actually just check how many is left in this pack, because I think
Before we start
this on a workshop, and I think we moved it, so let's just have a look. So this is how the actual leaf looks like. I like that turquoisey feel. That's, oh, there's only about, oh, there's enough. There's enough. These are very thin. Alright, should I start gluing so long?
Just check that I've done all the pieces.
Maybe just
in your light. There, I've missed the piece.
I think that's okay. What do you think?
There's a spot here. This piece here.
This is wet.
Yeah, but there. Yes, there.
And here's a piece here.
I just want to round the edge off.
Like so?
Yes.
Am I doing it right?
And here, that edge. And then I just want to do this side.
Okay. I've done all your edges. So can I start gluing? Alright, so you guys, I'm going to try and get you down, because you're very high at the moment. So I'm going to try and just make this thing a bit shorter.
And let me bring it in a bit.
Yeah, I'll do
Because
that
they're
now.
not going to see.
Hope you guys are still
Bring
seeing
your
the
little
colour.
chair around.
Right? I'm okay.
There, I think that's enough.
Yes. That's it.
Shall I just bring it in a bit?
No, let
Okay.
me go there. Alright, so you're a bit closer now. We're a bit high, Jackie. You're a bit higher than we are. So, do you want to brush, Mom?
Am I supposed to help?
No, Mom, you can just sit.
Oh, there you
Maybe
go.
take
Nice.
the round one, because
No.
you're going to go on these little goodies. Would you not want this round one? Okay. Mom's on the round blush, I'm on the flat. This is stencil glue. When we apply it, it's white. When it dries, it becomes sticky and see-through. And then we know it's right for leafing. So you're going to do the twirlies and I'll do the diamonds. Yes. If you don't like that brush, just take another brush. Okay. So on the diamonds, I'm just doing a little piece of
How
the
do I know
diamond.
if it's... I can't really...
No, it's on. So I'm just doing a little piece on the diamonds.
You don't want the whole section.
On the diamond? No.
On this?
On that I do. But yeah, you can't see it because it's going over white.
Yes.
But nothing stops you from adding some more if you find that it's not, there's not enough leaf on.
I don't think this is the right one.
I actually thought you were going to say that. Just look in the brush box, Mal. Now all of those are wet. All of those I've used, Mal. Mal.
I'm just putting this one in.
There in that brush box. Pick something there. So I'm just adding the tops of the Harlequin diamonds. There's a flat brush there, Ma. I can see it from here.
This one?
Yes.
I want to use your new brushes.
Oh, well, we're using my new brushes. So it's okay. Right, so did you see what I do? I just do the little pointy thingy of the diamond, pointy thingy. And then you let this, it's difficult on the white because you won't know as it dried clear or hasn't it, because when you put it on it's white and when it dries it's see-through. So you're going to just have to feel it. If it becomes a bit sticky, then it's ready to do the leaf on.
Oh, you don't know whether it's enough or not. Do you want this twirly as well?
Yes, if you can.
Yeah, I've got a lot now.
You really only need a little bit, so you don't need a lot of glue. The proper thing to use would be, they call it size. It's also a gluey type thing. So, yeah.
How do you spell that?
S-I-Z-E.
Like size.
Like size.
Do you want the dots as well or just the twirlies?
I think just the twirlies. So I'm not doing the whole diamond. I'm actually just doing the top part of it. Concentration.
Yeah. And these.
Yes.
And you're doing those.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to stop there. Oh, can I do the twirlies here?
I haven't done those, if you couldn't reach for that.
You're going to tell me I didn't do it right.
I don't know. You know, it's difficult saying on the white if you put on enough.
No, we are both right-handed. The camera turns us around, so yeah, we're both right-handed. It looks like we're left-handed, but we're not. Have you now taken the bakkie? So it's just a matter of just putting all those little twirly-whirlies, the top of the Harlequin diamonds, and yeah, and I think that would be enough, because we still want to paint the leaves in a green
That
color.
little piece is what still?
No,
I've done that piece.
Yes, I think you need to, yeah, if it's close to each other. And then we should be okay to leave.
To leave to go home?
No, to leave as in gold leaf. Are you going somewhere, Mom? We are at home.
Oh, I so much want to go out for a movie and then dinner and oh yes.
Dinner and dance.
Well, I
Okay.
must tell you, the other night's treat was quite a treat.
Mm.
We discovered that Spur was open for deliveries, and Eleanor ordered ribs. It was such a treat.
Oh, I'm now sticking to this.
Did you do that one?
Yes. No. 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 I did this half, but I didn't do the second half. Sorry. I did this piece. I didn't do that piece. And yeah, I've just gone over the line. Yeah. So you basically just need a little hint of glue.
Oops.
Did you also go over the line?
Yes, please do that bottom part.
Okay. So just wipe it off before you actually do your gold leaf. Okay. On.
Did you do that one?
Yes.
Okay. Must I do this?
Yes, you can. Are we now doing all the little twirlies?
No, shall we do that first and see?
Yes, I think let's first have a look.
I just think we've got these two, perhaps just that one.
Okay, so just do that one.
Because it looks as if we missed out.
So we're applying stencil glue because we don't have size. The right thing to use would be gold leaf size. So that's what you should in fact be using. We've just decided to drop the whole thing a bit because it's too high on the table. So today you're getting it up close and personal.
That little spot?
No, not. Remember we said we're not doing the spot.
So you've put all this glue out and now it's going to be wasted.
Yeah, but we can still use it on the other side as well. Because there, it's already been stenciled.
Okay.
But I do this. Sure. See, you can actually feel if it's sticky or not. And then we can start leafing it, I think. There's one of those...
Not leaving, but leafing.
Leafing. There's one of those round hog brushes there. Those long ones. We will need that for...
Shall I just leave that upstairs for you?
Is it dry upstairs?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so I think that's about it. We're going to start with the diamonds first. Because I applied
you're
that
not
first.
using the same brush.
No, we're not
You're using that
round brush. Yes.
the little one, the bigger one.
Makes no difference. You can choose. Alright, so this is my leaf. Just 1 second, let me just take this out. You see what happens when your fingers are full of glue?
There's even a smaller one.
I just want to try and save this little piece. Okay, there it
I
goes.
think that one should do the trick.
This thing is stuck on this side. I'm going to take another leaf. Okay. So this is very flimsy.
Did you put it on?
Yes, I did. But I need a little bit more. Do you want a bit of leaf? Do you want some leaf, Mark?
I want to leave.
No, you got leaf. Okay.
Ooh, ek het nog nie met hierdie goede nie. Like so.
Ja.
Ons gaan vassit aan hierdie ding.
Ag, is it okay? It's not the end of the world. just need to put it the right way around though, because it's only got the pattern. No, it's got pattern on both ends.
Oops, that's too big, eh?
This is just testing our patience on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah, after a busy morning.
So that's how easy it is. It's regtig spoeg en plak. So it's not that complicated. And the glue actually dries or becomes sticky quite quickly. Never know. We might decide to paint this over in a white when we're done with it.
Then you're on your own.
But of course, you know, your what you like this year is not going to be the same as next year. So if you want to paint it over, then you just paint it over. You'll have to sand a bit by the leaf, but it's so thin that it's actually as if it's even thinner. So
I'm not so sure that I glued there.
but that's okay, but then you can apply the glue afterwards. You see how your fingers look all glittery and pretty. And you actually go very far
See,
with
I
one
didn't do
piece.
that little piece. I need to.
When you paint it now, you're going to have to leave it a little bit, eh? Everybody's so quiet. Are you concentrating with us? Everybody's focusing on this leafy business here. Okay. Why are you saying that? See, you're concentrating with the kwas in the mouth.
Oh, no.
So what now? You must wait till it dries before you put it on, Mom. That's why you're having difficulty. Okay, so while you are plucking there, I'm going to start on the twirly whirlies here. And then I'm going to start using the brush until the sleeve is.
The problem is it sticks to your fingers.
But it's supposed to stick to everything. Your fingers are full of glue. Okay. We're trying to work very sparingly today because the other day we made a nice big mess. Ja, ek like ook die bling Rihanna. It just gives it a bit of a classy look. And this one is stuck to my finger now.
It looks much nicer when you start wiping it off.
Yeah.
It looks so untidy now.
So I've done my portion. You are on your own now. I've saved a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to use a old stencil brush today just to wipe it off. Do you need some more? Okay, I'll give you some.
Am I missing too much?
No. Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready, but
Here you go. Alright, so I'm going to start wiping here on this side. Oh, I'm liking this. It looks like that when you're heating up steel and it becomes like blue and red.
Yes.
It looks the same.
Remember when we did that one class, one lady used this and it came out
Yeah, Marina.
beautiful.
Marina sent us that photo so that we could share it with the people. Okay. Dis klaar.
O, yes, hierdie hele stukkie het afgebreek.
Ag, tog. Maar we've got enough leaf.
Wat het ek nog gelief?
Jy moet nou voel waar is dit sticky.
You still got to do your piece there. Is it my piece there?
Yeah, well, that was yours, but let me do it for you quickly. Kijk net daar. Oh, this is so fun.
Hierdie stukkie sit ek neer. Kyk, nou is 'n goldfinger. O, ek het 'n stukkie gemis. En nou?
Nou wat?
Oh, nou het ek mooi vingertjies.
Okay. So we just want to show you the basic effect that you get. So once we're done here, then I'll just
O, jy moet
wipe it
daar
off.
doen.
Ach mama, daar so.
Nee, ek het nog.
My kap 'n bietjie. Okay, nothing here, nothing there. There's a bit. So for you that is just tuned in, we are using the
We are
designer gold leaf today. It's got all these nice turquoisey, coppery gold colors. And I'm really just messing now.
Oepie. Waar nog?
Oopie. Everywhere, all these little twirly whirlies, Mom. It depends on how well you glued it.
No, you did the gluing up there.
I said to you, you're going to tell me that I didn't glue properly. You see, this is what happens when you've got sticky fingers full of glue.
Die klomp mense dink ons speel.
Ons speel heerlik vandag.
Ons mors lekker.
This one is dry. I don't know why I didn't do that big piece. There's a bit of a stickiness. So you just feel all the way around just to make sure that all the sticky bits has got a bit of leaf on. Like there. There's a big area that needs some leaf.
Like ons die enetjie.
Daar's nie gom op nie.
Okay.
I forgot to glue it. Do you want to give me the glue? Then I can quickly do that. So if you've forgotten to do a little piece, then just go in and do it and let it just stand for a moment. And then you just go over it again. Okay, so nou wat doen ek nou met hierdie?
Hier's nog 'n stukkie ook.
Ja, ek het nog baie op my foon.
I'll just put this piece there.
Oh, there's a piece that you also forgot about. Up here.
No, it isn't. I didn't glue the.
Okay. So these little pieces I'm just going to drop in here.
You've got the brush, eh?
Yes, do you want to use it?
No, I want to see what you do.
Okay, I'll use it.
Must we brush now?
Yes, we must brush.
Ach, maar net lijkt mooi. Met de borstel.
Ja, borstel.
Hartzacht.
Zo.
Ik ga een mooi gouden vloer in.
Ja.
Dat lijkt mooi, nee.
Yeah, let's take them in to show them while you are brushing. What you are doing there. There's a picture. Okay, going back now. Okay. Dankie Renel. Okay. Geen maar, dan gaan ek aan. Ze maak nou ontslae ek van al hierdie. Dit is my sag. We're dropping the leaf.
Leaving.
Relieving.
Lijkt mooi.
And it's just so easy because everywhere where there's glue, it will stick, and where there's no glue, it will just fall off. This is going to be a nice one.
Het is vreselijk om het zulke diermateriaal te moeten snijden.
Just look at the floor.
I'm going into the house and saying, gold finger. See what Dad says.
So now you just need to use your imagination a bit, because imagine the flowers are now done. And then you've got this bit of gold leaf happening.
And you're still
around.
going to do the leaves as well.
Yes, I still want to do the leaves as well.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
I don't think more than that. What do you girls think? You guys and girls?
Wat sê hulle?
I'm going to take you in.
It's lekker gemors.
You see what I've done at the Harlequin Diamonds? I've only just done the bit tips of it. And here at the top. So there we go. So just imagine that it's completed. And then you will have a nice picture in your mind. So, how are we for time?
And we still got about 5 minutes.
15.
You can color in some more.
Do some more flowers.
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to show you the floor.
What did you want to do at the top?
I'm not sure
Stencil.
yet. Let's see if we can
Oh,
take
dit was
it,
baie van ons kan optel.
take it to the floor. I wonder if you can see it. Ah. But we've got a whole lot of leaf laying on the floor. So we can actually pick up some of
There's
those
pieces we can still
and
use. Yes.
still use. Alright, so I think I'll dank you date. Dank you Juliana. Juliana, jy sal dit reg kry. You just apply the glue and then you just wait till it dries and then you just wipe it
Are we
down.
going to gold the doors as well or not?
I think here and there maybe. Let me just turn it around.
The table.
I think we need to do some on the drawers because we need to start tying them all in together now. So we need to do some things on the drawers as well. What do you say?
Just here and there, not overdo it.
Yeah.
Now you wanted to do stencil on the side.
Okay, so let's just do a bit of leaf on the drawers. And I want to have it look like it's been torn to pieces. So I'm painting it just here and there a bit. You think it's going to work? Hi, Stella. And this one maybe just giving a bit of leaf up.
At least you can see what you're doing on the darker
On the
colour.
darker colour, yeah. It's just on the white that you've got a bit of a problem.
It's not all at the same place. I would say do this little leaf like so. Yes.
But then you would need to do this part too. Okay. No, I'm not going to do the stars on this one. Maybe a little piece, yeah. This is where you can now get creative with your brush and your glue. And hi, Anita, thank you. We're trying our best. And then this one.
The problem is now you must remember where you glued it.
Yeah, but you can feel it with your fingers. So I'm just applying the stencil glue so that we can do some leaf on the drawers as well. We need to start tying this piece together now, that it all blends together. So I think that's the leaf that we're going to be using.
The bottom drawer?
Yes, now where am I going to do this? Maybe do a piece of...
Yes, and yeah.
Is it the...
Oops,
Maybe
sorry.
Sorry, Mom. So the top one is already dry. So now we're going to work from the floor.
I've also got a little piece though.
Yeah, I've got big pieces lying on the floor.
Yes.
See? Quite big pieces. And if you see you've skipped a piece in between, it's okay to layer them on top of each other. So. And especially when you're doing drawers, I wouldn't start wiping them off until I've done all the drawers, because a lot of the dust is going to fall at the bottom.
Did you do anything here? Where did you do that?
No, die speedball het ek nog nie pryse op nie. Ek dink ek het vir myne betaal 150. Maar ek praat onder korreksie. Kan nie nou onthou nie. Okay. Now this piece is stuck. Oop, there we go again. This piece is stuck to this plastic cover, so I'm just going to use it as is. Do you see what I mean, Mark? It's stuck to the plastic. So I'm going to use it like...
Don't shake it too much.
Like it is.
Where else? Huh? What did you do here?
On the corners, all 4 corners.
here.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
You just did
this
that little, yes.
Now just putting off quite a big piece. There's some more if you want to use this.
We've wasted so much on the floor.
But I picked up many of it. That piece there.
Why does it stick to the... to the plastic?
I don't know. I think this is, I think I haven't used this for like a long time. So eventually it just stuck to the plastic. Have we got now everything covered? And there's some more glue there. And a bit more there. This one's covered. No, it's not.
Give me another piece here. Just feel a bit.
Okay. I think that's it. You got the, I dropped the brush, didn't I?
Yeah, you can use it.
Okay. Alright, so here we go. So everywhere where there is no glue, your leaf will actually just fall off. So it's only sticking to the areas that has glue on it. And it's actually blending in so nicely with this background. I'm liking this. I might decide not to sell this. Smart up with Cassie.
Yes, that's just enough, not too much.
Some people will say this is already too much. Nee, no.
Excuse?
Ek weet nie, you can use the speedball, but you can also use a brayer. The brayer is also a very nice item to use, a tool to use. So if you don't come right with the speedball, the brayer, like the rubber roller, that's also perfect.
But what we used in my days was just, you know, those sponges, round sponges that you wash the bath with.
Yeah, but it's apply pressure. I would, if I don't get a speedball, I'll get a brayer if I'm you. So, yeah, don't go looking for a speedball and you can't find it, and you look over the brayer, because you might just as well use a brayer. But yeah, that we must. You see?
There's more big pieces here.
Okay. I'll bring you guys in to have a look now, and then you can tell me if I went overboard.
You want me to do this part?
Thank you, Judith. Do you want to do this? This brush goes dunk, 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 dunk. This is another Friday, eh? Okay. I'll show you quickly. While Alma's cupping those other drawers. Yeah, I just wish... I'm going to take you off the stand and take you in closer. Sorry. Okay. Let's see if we can take you in closer.
Stupid brush.
So there you are seeing the gold leaf on the drawer. See, there's a bit of loose pieces still here. This one I've done on the side.
This actually looks very nice.
This one I've done in the middle and the bottom. This one is corners, and the other one at the bottom is just that edging around that
Look
bunny.
at the stoppies.
And while I've got you here,
Just look at the stoppies. That looks nice, eh?
let's just go out.
Does that not look nice?
It's pretty. And I'll show you around on this side. Okay, so now I'm going to try and put you back up where you were. I don't know if it's going to come right. Hoping so, guys. Just one sec.
Oops.
Okay, you're back.
There we go.
Sure, that was very
That looks nice, eh?
Yeah, I think
Just
it's
enough,
coming
I think.
For the first time ever, I will not say less is more, and will even go so far as to say that you can add more gold leaf if you so wish, and it will not be enough. That's true, Odette, that's true. Thank you, Renal. Thank you. All right, so we're going to leave you for now. I've got quite a lot of painting to do over the weekend on this cabinet to get it done. So we might even continue with this cabinet on Monday, but then do the top on Monday. We're going to try and finish all the gold leaf and all the painting so that we can actually seal something with you, because we haven't sealed many projects with you guys. So I want to show you how to do the sealant side and how it actually pops the colors and make it look all lovely together. So you've got until tonight to post your pictures of all your half projects that you finished. Next week we will do a new project, right? So yeah, so it's from Marsika.
Have a lovely weekend.
Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Bye. Kom dat ek net jou geskie afvee, wel net jou bril af.
Dis ek vol goud.
Net op jou oog.
Maar ek moet hom eers stop.